Welcome back to part 2 of the Wealth Building and Financial Mentoring series. If you want to find out more about living a simple life, being thrifty, and raising wealthy generations, you came to the right blog. Through this video, I'll also explain how the application of investment thinking and focus on financial literacy helps to make the life dramatically better, and how to ensure a good future for your family. Do you sometimes feel that you need to do a better job of handling your money? Or if you are searching to generate some sort of a profit while at the same time guaranteeing that your families are being catered for? This video is rich in useful tips that can change your perception towards money and personal development. Well, that is all for now. Sit tight and prepare yourself on how these principles can get you to the well on the way to high performer in every aspect of your life. Let's get started. In as much as amassing wealth is concerned, generally, things are not as they are made to appear out to be. Well, dear people do not flaunt their riches. In fact, to the observer, most of the affluent lead rather humble lives. They do not even show off their wealth because living the high life creates more problems financially, but instead live within their means. Consider a successful businessman who uses average car, does not eat in restaurants preferring home-cooked food. It is not about a penny saved. It is about designing a mentality that is powerful and sustaining, a mentality that is capable of supporting people into the future. Through these important factors, families redirect their focus from materialistic things that cannot guarantee happiness and therefore create a better life together. Well, why not copy them and do as they do? Begin with the help of simplification and clean up your environment, or try to arrange cheap family events where quantity is not essential. They ensure that as you adopt this lifestyle, you realize there is an opportunity to change your financial fortunes and invest in the future. Seriously, talking about investments, it is time to move deeper into discussing how utilizing investment approach can contribute into the process of building up one's wealth even more. The idea of viewing financial wealth building as an investment is particularly called for those individuals who succumb to amassing capital and ensuring the attainment of a prosperous future. That mediocre extent is about putting into practice proper your financials to achieve long-term benefits rather than going for the fiscal joys in the present. Picture this. Rather than buy the latest MP3 player, you choose to save that money and put it towards a mutual fund, an investment, or your retirement. This change in mindset can sometimes create powerful and positive changes to your overall financial wellness. For instance, one of the probably the most popular ammunition, the case of compound interest, whereby even little amount of money compounded early can yield great returns. You may also consider other investments such as real estate, since the returns normally outstrip savings accounts. And the rule of the thumb is to spend less than what you earn. This will in turn enable one to save more and invest in projects that will earn one income in the absence work. This helps not only improves your financial literacy but also makes you more intermediate as a provider of your family. When you develop this flavor for life, you will realize that you are in a better position to deal with the day-to-day pressure and the unknowns of life. So, as we move to a deeper level of this journey, let's discover the learning opportunities that can be provided to assist you on this route to economical gain. One is quite spoiled for choice nowadays when it comes to learning in general, and in particular for those who are passionate about expanding their knowledge and skills management in the context of personal finance. There are applications like Alex that provide focused material for specific fields of life and can assist a person in managing their life appropriately. Just think of having your online tutor who will teach you lessons on achieving personal best and on successful investment. Such a resource may be instrumental in helping anyone that wants to start transforming their life and have a better future. For example, users can participate in daily group coaching sessions that are aimed at skill relevant to everyday life needs. For example, budgeting, stocks and bonds, etc. Such learning activities help families to create a culture of personal development and encourage people to improve their financial state. Let us thus dare look at these resources. Seeing it this way, you will may even be able to find new methods to generate income or change your investment methods. When looking into these areas, we also must define the importance of financial literacy as a framework, which forms our perception of money and wise spending. It has always been the case that people focus on the accumulation of wealth and forget maintaining that wealth, and thus financial education will help create that future. There is no doubt that families need to realize the role of money information and proper usage of the cash money. Think about it. How many times do you think you have come across the stories of a man that rich becomes overnight, just to end up poor because of his mismanagement of wealth? Families, therefore, have to learn about the techniques of budgeting and saving as well as when and how to invest so that they do not fall prey of such distorted images. For instance, family meetings may be conducted on matters of finance, and this may involve children are made to understand the concept of budgeting or the stock market resolve through play. It does this not only in teaching great lessons, but also in making people comfortable to be discussing anything about money. Furthermore, credit, debt, and investment details may enable family members to act respectively and get high performance in their financial lives. When families adopt the use of the financial literacy concept, their households create the necessary cap towards the various economic challenges. But before we do, let me share with you how this knowledge applies when it concerns generational wealth, the process of building a prosperous future for the generations to come. It is a strong idea that is the foundation of the successful accumulation of wealth over the years, with an emphasis on the ability to preserve that wealth. Accumulating this type of wealth can span several generations. It consumes time, is a product of thought-out planning, sparing, and the constant study of the subject. Suppose a family begin investment from the time their children are young so that they can learn how it works, how to save, among other things. Not only this, but also this step creates a child for the successful future, but also inculcates a spirit of responsibility and challenge of managing inherited fortune. But it is crucial for people to have in mind that these assets may disappear so quickly if handled poorly as well. Budgeting must become a family affair in that people within a family must sit down and discuss the financial direction that they want to take, as well as the reasons as to why they are taking the certain financial direction. It can encompass, for example, establishing family trust or preparing for the future by organizing the succession of assets. In this way, they leave behind a positive future that manifests the efforts put for creating a better financial state of affairs of the family. Now, as we look to some of these principles, we can understand that wealth creation is not just about making money, but changing the lives of the generations to come. It's time to draw a veil over our practical source of wisdom as we come to the end of the second part of the book, dedicated to how to build wealth and become financially wise. How do you stand to benefit from these lessons on simplicity, frugality, and financial education? As I mentioned, every small step that you take will change your and your family's lives. Are you ready to become a provider and provide the next generation with a future they desire? That's right. In the next video, I will highlight more practical tools that can help you to boost your financial knowledge and set up generational wealth. For more videos, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you could continue with us. Alright, this new life is waiting for you right now, so let's go take it.